Hello, Bash. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Yes, can you hear and see me, Bash?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Great. Nice. So, yeah, let's start with our lesson for this morning, then, Bash. So, first is, of course, we'll start with our lesson review, okay, or part of our vocabulary review, Bash. So, let me just, yeah,
yeah,
let me just type down the vocabulary first, and then I want you to explain and yeah, explain their meanings. So please wait. So these five words, Bash, can you please read them first?
accessibility, excessive, critic, poster, reflex.
Okay, so wait, let's read first the one of the information there, Bash. So let's read the word for number four, that is posture.
Posture,
One more time, posture.
posture.
Yes, thank you, Bash. Okay, so that those are or these are our vocabulary list, Bash. Now, this time, Bash, I want you to tell me. Okay, so what do the following vocabulary mean here, Bash?
Uh, accessibility that is it easy or hard to uh play with it
Uh-huh,
for
okay, yeah. So talking about whether something is easy or hard.
hard
Yes. Okay, correct. What how
for
about the next one?
excessive like you like your friends say that you just
Mhm.
you should kick your friend. I mean, mm, like excessive like a lot very much.
Okay, yes. So that's correct. Or we can just say bash like it means like something is too much. That's excessive.
So,
Okay. Yes. How about the next one, bash?
critics that is from the one who uses frequently talk about disadvantage from that problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, or when we say like not just about like disadvantage of a problem bash, but it's more like this is like the person who gives maybe like negative comments or they always have something to say bash about
Yeah.
something. Okay? So that's for this part here bash. And what about the next one? We got posture.
Posture like we sit or we stand, we lie.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Or when we say like yeah, posture, so of course it has something to do with let's say like talking about the way, okay, we position our body bash. So some people their posture is good because they can sit up straight or they can stand up straight. That's talking about posture. Or we there's also like something that we call like bad posture bash. So when
Yeah,
we say like bad posture, so of course that's talking about let's say like maybe you crouch or your back is hurt or injured somehow. So yes, that's for this part here, Bash. Now this time we have reflex bash.
Reflex like when anyone throw you anything, you can catch it, or you can catch it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yes. Or when we say reflex bash, it's not only limited, although yeah, one part is of course like you can easily catch onto something. Okay, but another thing also here, Bash, that we can relate to the word reflex is it's something that is sudden and involuntary bash, meaning it's something that you couldn't control and there's sudden actions. That's reflex. So for example, like you saw that something is about to fall down from a table, Bash, and then it's part of the reflex that, or it's part of our, let's say, like reflex in our mind, in our body, that when something is about to fall down, we are supposed to catch it, Bash. So yeah, that's how we use the word reflex here. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, any questions here, Bash, about the vocabulary, or do you want to ask for any clarifications?
No.
No. Okay, so if you got no questions and no clarifications, Bash, now let's move on to our let's move on to making of sentences, Bash. Okay, so please select any word here and use it in a sentence. So we're gonna use two, by the way, Bash. Okay.
The critics said that if you in the bad poster, you will get package.
Yes, that's correct. Very good. Yeah, so if you will have, or if you do like a bad posture, then you will have a bad backache. Very good. Okay, so I guess that's it for this part here, Bash. Thank you. Now this time, let's move on to our lesson for this morning, Bash. So let me just share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now, Bash?
Yes.
Okay. So for our new lesson this morning, Bash, we are going to talk about we are going to talk about role models. Okay. So talking about role models, let's answer, or let's talk about here your role models, Bash. So first, Bash, is you can start by reading the sample, Bash. Can you please read about the sample related to parents?
Positive, they teach me about love and the importance of being a good person. Negative, they do not listen to me and make you do things that I do not want to do.
Yes, thank you, Bash. So these are like just an example, Bash, about the parents as the role model. Okay, now this time, Bash, I want you to I want you this time, Bash, to think about your role models, Bash. Maybe let's try to think of two or three people, Bash, that are part of your role. We could say like your role model.
Mm, that's it.
Yes.
Uh, the teacher at school, the positive, they teach us about, they help us to learn specialized knowledge, life skill, and life skill. The negative, that is like they do not listen to us and they also do things they want, but we don't want.
Okay. So can you give us can you give me an example, Bash, about what are the things that let's say your teacher want you to do, but you guys, you and your classmates, let's say that you guys don't want to do it.
Like she want us to write the answer of the question in the textbook instead of write it in the uh, I mean the teacher want us to write the answer in the notebook instead of the textbook.
Ah, okay. Yes. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Bash. So next one, Bash. Let's turn this time to the next item, which is another person that you consider to be a role model.
One more.
Yes. We need to come up with two or three. How
Mm,
about do you have like any adult, or not necessarily like adult, but maybe like someone, Bash, like maybe for your friend the same age as you, and then let's say like this friend is good, or this friend is great in his studies, something like that. So maybe you can think of something that you could
uh,
give.
uh, I think uh, it is my friend. For the positive, that they play with us. They are very friendly. For the negative, I think that sometimes they are very busy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, thank you, Bash. Okay, so I think that should be fine, Bash. We'll just keep it yeah, like keep it as two ideas then. So okay, now let's turn this time, Bash, to answering the questions here. Okay, so let's just talk about your responses, Bash, by the way. So for this part here, Bash, let's start. Who is your most important role model, Bash? So earlier we talked about your role models, Bash. Now this time, think about who do you think is the most important role model for you, and why did you choose this person?
My family, my parents,
Your parents. Okay, so why?
because they teach us about life skill, and they are the one who live with us, and they have us to have a good life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, thank you, Bash. And yeah, how about any other role models, Bash? Now let's talk about maybe like some personalities, Bash. Like for example, let's say like some famous people, for instance.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay, Bash, no problem. So okay, if you got no other person to refer then, so let's read this text here, Bash, about role models. Go.
Uh, a role model is a person we can look up to and base our character, values, and aspiration on. Our first role model or to our parents. They teach us everything about the world around us. We can look to them for help and guidance. As we get older, teachers and coaches show us that if we work hard, we can be successful. Role models are everywhere, unfortunately, with learning good and bad. So we must choose our role models carefully. Positive role model inspires to succeed and be our best. They have worked hard and many have overcome difficult obstacles. They teach us that with hard work we can achieve our goal despite the circumstances. For example, Barack Obama overcame prison to become president of the United States. United States.
You keep reading.
If children do not find positive role model, they might find bad role model. Negative role model inspired towards bad things. Many of our favorite TV actors and superheroes are very violent and aggressive, and young boys try to be like them. Similarly, many successful female actresses and pop stars teach little girls that they must be beautiful if they want to be successful. This is a very unhealthy image for young children. He will never be your role model, and that is a good thing. But our role model will have shaped the person we become, so it is important to choose our role model
Mm-hmm.
wisely.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Bash. So this time, Bash, let's talk about the text here, talking about role models. So do you have like any questions, Bash, about the vocabulary?
Can you ask again?
Okay. My question, Bash, is do you have any questions about the vocabulary?
I don't, I think I don't.
You don't have any questions. So you
Yes,
understood the meaning of all the words, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. So here, Bash, what can you say about Barack Obama's let's say like how do we call it? Like Barack Obama's trying to let's say like trying to show like maybe his he is trying his best so that let's say like the black people will not or let's say like the black people nowadays, so that's talking about the present time, wouldn't have to experience like the what the black people used to experience in the past, Bash. Do you think what he did is good or yeah, bad, or what do you think?
I think it's good because Obama make his best effort so he can be the government of United States.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what else do you think, Bash, that is, how do we say, like, what else do you think is a, we consider like a good, effect or good role model to people, Bash? Like, think
Uh,
about something that people do,
we
and
need to make
then, yeah.
we need to make the best effort.
Oh, yes, of course, we need to make the best effort. But what I'm trying to ask here, Bash, is that do you can you think of any other, let's say, like any other like development or any other thing, Bash, that people or let's say like some people do to make a difference in our world?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know, no idea. It's okay, Bash, no problem. Okay, so
Guessing this
yes.
question is hard. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. No problem, Bash. Okay, so anyway, let's move on then to our comprehension check. So let's answer these questions here. Let's start with the first one. What is one bad thing role models can teach young girls, Bash?
Uh, that is. I think that is like yeah. In the paragraph say that the idol told younger girl that they need to be beautiful before they become successful because before they become succeed.
Mm-hmm. And why do you think this is a bad thing, Bash?
Because like maybe they will use a lot of cosmetics is not good.
Uh-huh. So talking about the cosmetics, that's
Yeah,
correct. Yes, thank you,
if
Bash.
they're if it is very bad if they use bad cosmetics.
Yeah, that's correct. Or sometimes, Bash, it's not just about like using like the bad cosmetics, but we can also think that these cosmetics are not actually like good for, let's say, like young girls, because their skin is still like sensitive. Okay, very good, Bash. Thank you. Now, next one, let's move on to the next question, Bash. So, according to the passage, what do teachers and coaches teach us?
Uh, I don't think the
Yes,
paragraph
hang
say
on.
about what
Hmm?
I don't think the paragraph say what we should
You
I
mean you
don't think
haven't seen this one?
oh yeah yes the teachers and coaches show us that if we work hard we can be successful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, there you go. So, teachers and coaches, so they suggest that, okay, if they work hard, then they could be successful. Very good. Next one is who are our first role models? Bash.
Uh, our parents, our first role model are our parents. They
Yes,
teach
that's correct.
us everything about the world around us.
Yes, okay, thank you, Bash. Very good. And next one. So we got here. Why is Barack Obama a positive role model?
Because he's make his best effort, he's patient, and he is well, he do all things, he did all things that, and after that he can be the president of the USA.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. That's actually correct, Bash. But do you know who Barack Obama is?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. So aside from doing his best, Bash, and doing all these things, what else did he accomplish, Bash?
Um, he can control his country.
He can control his country. Okay, yes. Or it's we can also talk about racism, Bash. Okay, so I think this one's like the most important thing here, Bash. Talking about like overcoming racism. Okay. And lastly, what do positive role models do, Bash?
Uh, can you ask again?
Okay, again, the question is, what do positive role models do?
Okay, okay.
Yes, okay, let's get back.
I think uh, it's teacher. I think is not in this paragraph. In this paragraph, it's about negative.
Mm-hmm.
Positive role model inspire us to succeed and be our best. They have worked hard and many have overcome difficult obstacles. They teach us that with hard work we can achieve our goal despite our circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you, Bash. It's correct. Okay, so this time, let's move on to the next part then. Okay, so we will complete the sentences this time, Bash. Okay, with the vocabulary check. So can you please read the choices first, Bash?
Let's show aspiration, obstacle, overcome, character, values.
Okay, yes. So by the way, Bash, before we proceed, let's talk about the definition of these words first, Bash. Okay, so what do we mean by the word aspiration?
Uh, I think it's like medicine.
Oh, no, no, no. That one's aspirin. Bash. No, no, no. We're talking
Let
about
our
aspiration.
la is ambition.
Uh-huh. Yes, that's correct. So it's like an ambition, okay, or something related to like a person's goal, Bash. Okay, very good. And how about overcame or overcome, Bash? What do we mean
Like
by this word?
they pass they pass the challenge.
Okay, yes, that's correct. So it means like somebody passes the challenge. Okay, correct.
Uh,
Next one, what about values, Bash?
Values like the price.
Yes, the price, correct.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's all for this part. Thank you, Bash. Now this time, let's proceed to the next part, Bash, which is reading and completing the sentences, Bash.
Yeah. My base call my baseball coach.
Mhm.
Um. Uh.
A baseball coach, blank.
Um. Let's see.
Or maybe we can do the process of elimination, Bash. You can start off with number two first, and then we'll just go back with number one later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think many
Mary, that's Mary.
Mary overcame many health problems to become a famous athlete.
Hmm.
Mary overcame.
Many health problems to become
uh,
Okay. Yes, that's
John
correct.
is nice and like to help people. He has a good character.
Okay, very good.
My
Correct.
aspiration is to become a police officer. The
Mm-hmm.
room was messy. I had to jump over many obstacles to get to my bed. My baseball coach values hard work and teamwork.
Okay, yes, thank you, Bash. So by the way, value here then is used as a verb. Okay, so the one that we defined earlier, we actually defined it as a noun, but for this one, it's actually yeah, defined as a verb. Thank you, Bash. Now this time, let's talk about the next part, Bash, which is think about activity. So for the think about activity, Bash, let's answer these questions. So how has your life been affected by positive role models, Bash?
Huh? Yes, again.
Okay, again, how has your life been affected by positive role models?
Positive role model. I don't know
Mm.
because I think my life affected by both bad and good role models. So I don't.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine, Bash. So if your life is affected by both good and bad role model are like good and bad models, okay, we say. So in that case, Bash, can you tell me then um how how do you think these things affect you, Bash?
uh, they change a lot for our life. They change a lot our what I'm thinking about. What I'm thinking about before I think that I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good at studying, but after uh My mom said that in the world there are a lot of uh, people better than us, so I think I change a lot with my thinking.
So you changed your thoughts then, Bash, because of what your mom has told you, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Thank you, Bash. And then in that case then, Bash, how about like the good side, Bash?
Mm, I I can you ask again?
Ah, okay, okay. So, okay, your mom told you like there are some, for example, like some bad things in life. Like we cannot always like have like all good things in life, Bash. Now, for that question there, Bash, what do you think or what do you think is the effect of the good things, Bash? Because the one that you said is it makes us think that not all things are good, right? But what about like for some good things, Bash? Like what are the effects of having good role models?
Uh, like she said she she taught me to go out to play sport. It's a good, yeah,
So your mom told you to play sports.
yeah.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Bash. And okay, let's move on to the next question then. So here, do you think that superheroes like Batman and Superman are positive role models? And yes, explain your answers, Bash.
Um, I don't know. I
You don't
think
know.
that both they are good at positive and negative role model. Because for positive role models, they have a lot of people, and for the negative role model is involved with a lot of like the fight,
Mm.
they fight and attack a lot of people. I don't think it's a good role model.
So you think that fighting is, let's say, like a negative thing, Bash?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Bash. So next one, Bash. Let's move on to question number three. Are you a role model?
No, think so.
You don't think so? Okay, why not?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, but I don't think that I am a role model.
Okay, yes. But don't you try to be a good person, Bash? Or don't you try to do something good to others that can make you, let's say, like become like a good role model or something?
I think later when I'm grow up, not
Ah,
now.
okay. So right now, you think that you haven't done anything yet to be a good role model.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
don't
Okay.
think that I am good enough to thinking like an adult.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, thank you, Bash. And okay. Yeah, so let's move on then to the opinion practice and opinion practice and refuting opinions, Bash. So here, okay, wait, I'll show you like the full. Oh, wait here. Okay, so here. Now this time, Bash, I want you to read. Sorry, I want you to write your answers first, there, Bash, on the screen. So just note down the letters, and then I'll just go to the toilet real quick, Bash. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Wala pa, hapit na pa. Ay, pwede na po pumunta ka lang pa. Okay. Total, pag mata na, manira na diri. Gamay lang mga 20 minutos lamang po. Eh, dito na pa. Okay, thank you. Thank you for waiting, Bash. Now let's continue, Bash. I saw that you sent a message. So, okay, here are your answers. Now let's check. Every our parents are most important role models. Everyone should play team sports. Just can teach us about hard work and cooperation. Okay, everyone should have a positive role model. Number three, C. Since positive. Okay, yes. And letter D. Coaches can teach us about hard work and cooperation. Okay, yes, these are correct, Bash. So this time, Bash, can you please read the sentences this time together with your answers, Bash? By the way, all of your answers were correct.
What can you?
Um, please
I
read
I
your
send
the
you in the
sentences. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I've seen it, Bash, and
I
yeah, as I
uh,
said, they're all correct. So can
our
you please read
parents
them?
are our most important role model because they are the first people to teach us about the world. Everyone should play team sport because coaches can teach us about hard work and cooperation. Everyone should have a positive role model because since positive role models inspire us to be our best. Kobe Bryant is a great role model because he worked hard and became a successful basketball player.
Okay, yes, thank you, Bash. Now this time, let's move on to refuting opinions, Bash. So for refuting opinion, let's do the same. Okay, so please read, sorry, you can just read it silently and then write your answers first, and then later we will discuss about each one.
I disagree. Negative role model can teach us things to avoid in our life if we want to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad idea. It is important to have role models who interest you. Do not worry about what your parents think. He teach young children that it's okay to use violence to solve problems. He's a poor role model. You can be yourself and have a role model at the same time. They inspire to be our best, but they do not make us different people.
Okay, yes, thank you, Bash. So these are like the refuting opinions, Bash. And again, these are like opposing ideas to the original sentences that were created in the first part. So can you please read, Bash,
We can
the
learn
sentences and match it up?
nothing from we can learn nothing from negative role problems. I
Mm-hmm.
disagree. No negative role model can teach us things to avoid in a life if we want to succeed.
Okay,
Batman
yes.
is a great model role model because he's for evil people. That is a he teach young children that it's okay to use violence to solve problems. He is a poor role model.
Mm-hmm.
You should not have a role model. It's just better to be yourself. You can be yourself and have a role model at the same time. They inspire to be our best, but they do not make us different people. You should have the same role models as your friends, then you will be cool. This is a bad idea. It is important to have role model who interest you. Do not worry about what your friends think.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Bash. Very good. So that's for this part here, Bash. Okay, so before we proceed to the next page, Bash, let's talk about first. Like, let's go back a bit to the first part. So based on the first part here, Bash, which do you think, Bash, or which one do you agree the most, Bash?
Kobe Bryant is a great role model because he's worked hard and became a successful like basketball player.
Okay, so you agree the most on this one. So why?
Yeah, because his career, his maybe his yeah his you know his yeah he's a great role model. He worked very hard. He practiced a lot to be the best player of the world. It's in the you also yeah he's a lot of he's worked hard a lot of that's all.
Okay, so or you can say Bash, he worked so hard.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, thank you, Bash. So yeah, next one then. Let's move on to the next part. So what about for refuting opinions here, Bash? So which idea do you agree on for refuting opinions?
Uh, I think that we I think that we can learn nothing from negative role models. I
Mm-hmm.
disagree because negative role model can teach us things to avoid in our life if we want to succeed.
Okay, yes. So by the way, Bash, is can you think of something, Bash, like for example, it is a negative role model, but you learned something from it. So maybe it's like your classmates' action at school, or maybe it's something that your teachers or somebody, an adult that you see, Bash, that they did something bad, but it turned out to be a good, or it has like a good effect on you because you avoided doing some bad actions because of it.
Yeah, when we see other people like some like bad people like a role models, and by that we can learn things from them.
Ah, yes. So can you give me an example, Bash, about it? Like, okay, for example, Bash, like, okay, wait, I'll give you an example. So let's say, for example, like smoking. So for smoking, Bash, of course, we know that smoking is bad for our health, but some people, they still continue to smoke. Like they don't care whether smoking is good or bad. They just continue to smoke because they are already addicted to smoking, Bash. So in this case, Bash, I'm just wondering, like in your let's say like in your experience, Bash, was there a time when somebody, okay, so somebody that you know, for example, like you've seen them doing something bad and you realize like, ah, okay, when I grow up, I wouldn't follow them. Or when I grow up, I wouldn't do something, yeah, or I wouldn't try to do what they did.
Yeah,
Something like that, Bash.
a lot. Yeah, a
A
lot.
lot. Okay.
I see like other people who smoke. I think that I don't want to smoke like that. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to be addicted in smoking.
You don't want to get addicted with smoking.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. So why? Well, let's say, what is the bad effect that you see
it's
in them, Bash?
it's affect uh to our um lungs,
Okay, yes,
and
that's
it's
correct.
make our the life shorter,
Very good. Yes, that's correct, Bash.
and also our teeth is be more gold.
Yes, exactly. So our teeth, or let's say like the people's teeth, actually became a lot worse. Like you can see like their teeth is becoming like yellow, or their teeth are actually got some stains on it. Very good. Okay, thank you, Bash. Now this time, let's move on to the opinion examples, Bash. So same thing with what we usually do. So please try to complete here, Bash.
Uh, okay. Do I need to read it?
Yes, you read it first.
Coaches make great role models to teach us that with hard work we can accomplish our goals. Also, in team sport, our coaches help us to work together to succeed. So everyone should learn the importance of hard work and cooperation. Our skill we can use in school, our job, and in our relationship with people. If we look to our coaches as role model, we will be better be prepared to become successful in life.
Mm. Opinion B. Please read opinion B as well, Bash.
Um, it is dangerous to look at our coaches as a role model. Coaches teach us that winning is the most important thing in life. If we do not win, then we are failure. Children might become aggressive and selfish. Also, they will not know how to deal with other types of pressure in life. Like getting a bad crayon test is fun to win, but coaches do not make it is the important thing in sports.
Yes, thank you, Bash. Now this time, yes, please try to make a, yeah, try to underline and match the information this time, Bash.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So let's read through them then. Coaches make great good role model, and they teach us hard work. We can accomplish our goals. Also, in team sports, our coaches help us to work together to succeed. Then everyone should learn. Okay, yes, correct. Opinion B, it is dangerous to look at our coaches as role models. Coaches tells us that winning is the most important thing in life, and if we do not win, then we are failures. Mhm. As children might become aggressive and selfish, and they will not know how to deal with other types of failures in life. Okay, yes,
Uh,
this one's correct, Bash. Thank you. So by the way, Bash, okay, now this time I want you, Bash, to think about which one do you agree more, Bash?
uh, I agree more with opinion A.
You agree more with opinion A. Okay. So why?
Because like when we see our coach at a important at a model at a role model, we can make our best efforts and we will do all things to like them so we can be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's true that we need to have failures in life. That
Okay.
If we want to become successful, we need to be further.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so by the way, Bash, okay, so in your life now, Bash, do you have like somebody that you can call as coach? Like maybe not really like about like coach in sports, Bash, but someone that you that maybe like this person has encouraged you to be, let's say, like better in something.
Can you ask again?
Okay, okay. My question, Bash, is do you have somebody that you can call as a coach?
What is Sam coach?
Coaches, Bash.
I don't know because
You don't
no,
know what a coach means?
I know, but I don't see anyone as my coach.
You don't have anyone as your coach.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay, no problem, Bash. Yes. So this time then, let's move on to our next activity. Okay, so we are now in the discussion questions, Bash. So this time, Bash, let's read first the expression tips, Bash. Can you please read the expression tips first?
Uh, do you think that it's better to have many role models or only one? I think that we just need to have only one role model because we need to focus on that just one.
Mm-hmm. No, no, no. Let's read the supporting expressions first, Bash.
I have the same opinion about I support. I totally agree with. I in favor of.
Okay, yes. So later, Bash, when we answer the activities, okay, or the questions and the discussion questions, let's try to read it, Bash, or let's try to use the expressions here, Bash. Okay. So that we can also let's say like use them in sentences. So let's start. Do you think it is better to have many role models, Bash, or only one?
I think there's only one because
Only
we need
one.
to focus we need to focus on that. We concentrate on. We do our best, and then yeah, and then after we finish that, we can change to other role models.
Okay. So that means you just focus with one role model first, and then later on you're going to change to another role model next. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So next one then, Bash, we have role models. Okay, here. So role model is the same as hero. Okay. So do you agree with this statement here, Bash?
Totally agree with this statement because like we need to see that people in real life we see their achievement and then can make our efforts to reach like them.
Okay, yes. Thank you. And then next one is here, Bash, we have number three. So would you like to be a role model when you are an adult, Bash?
No.
Oh, okay. So why not?
Yeah, because when we become a role model it's very complicated. That's all. And I just know that it's very complicated.
You just know it's just complicated. But
Yeah.
that's actually correct, Bash. I must say, being a role model is complicated because you need to have a standard, Bash. Like you need to show a standard to people. So yeah, I do agree that being a role model is actually hard. Okay. So anyway, let's move on to the next part here, Bash. So for the fifth question, last one. So some people try to be exactly like their role model, Bash. So they dress, talk, and act like them. So is this a good thing, Bash?
No, it's not a good thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
because when we act like other people, we when we don't have something like that, we need to spend a lot of money on them. And also when we don't have thing like that, we will ask why we don't have thing like that. That is inconvenient. Yeah, it's is and from that is appear more problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you think that it's much better to just act and yeah, just act and do as the same as your own identity, Bash, right?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, Bash. And for our last activity for this morning, so is it possible for someone to be sorry, can you please read the sentences here, Bash, and
it
let's
is
pick one
possible
topic.
for someone to be a positive and negative role model at the same time. Role model may be famous, successful people. No one else can be a role model. People say that it is important to have a role model. It's important. Explain why not?
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
choose
yes.
number three. People
Number
say that
three.
is important to have a role model. Is it
Okay,
important?
so why?
Yeah, it's important. When we have our role model, we can do our best. We can also when we failure, we can see them. We can see them as a motivation, and then it motivated us to continue, and then we can be successful.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you, Bash. Okay, so this time, that is the last part then of our activity for this morning, Bash. Now, we will move on to the last part of our activity. So, I will be sending here, Bash, the list of vocabulary, of course, okay, in our group chat. And then, please wait. Um, Okay, yeah. And then same thing, Bash. We are going to have the class review later on or in our next lesson before we start. But by the way, Bash, we are already done with our current textbook. So that was the last activity, by the way. So I'm still asking for the class materials for the next part. But is there anything, Bash, that you want to focus or you want to study?
no. I don't have any propose.
So in that case, you don't have like any request about like what lesson to study then.
Yeah,
So you will just continue using the material, correct?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem, Bash. So anyway, yes, I think that would be all for our lesson this morning then, Bash. And then please just review, of course, the lesson that we had previously, Bash. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So any other questions before we end?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, so if you got no questions, Bash, then that's all for today. I'll see you again on Wednesday, Bash. Okay? Bye bye.
Yeah.